Oh, yeah, so not this weekend, but the next weekend,
Yeah, we leave
right?
Wednesday, I think, next week.
Next Wednesday in, like, 9 days.
Yeah,
So
like,
okay.
they have to weigh in at 6 a.m., and so
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, that's fucking gay.
What's the first land? Friday or Thursday?
Thursday,
And then we start on Friday or we fight on Thursday?
I think. So I'm not yeah, but I know we are doing something on Thursday. That's why I scheduled it.
I know we got check-ins out there. I don't know if there's
Oh, yeah, so first weigh-in Friday.
Okay, check-ins Thursday and then weigh-in Friday.
So I
Saturday.
just want to be there a day early in case it's leave.
Yeah, they're like 2 hours ahead. I think.
Yeah,
Where is it again?
Delaware, dude, the fucking East Coast.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they're 2 hours ahead, yeah.
in the fucking crowd.
That seems terrible. And who is it again? This one's IKF or no?
USA Grandmaster.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if I know.
Yeah, but basically this year, so he's gonna go pro at the end of the year, and then I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna quit my job. Yeah,
Good.
I'm kind of going all in basically. Uh, I think after we get back, that's when I'll start running like AM classes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I kind of was talking to you because like I really need a second coach.
Yeah. I'm interested, dude.
You should sue me.
Yeah, I kind
That'd be
of
great. Be fucking
or at least a split. I would like the idea of like having a set 6 months here or something like that, or even more.
yeah.
You know?
We could like if I'm not working, like we could just fucking train all the time.
Yeah.
And that'd be
That would, yeah, that would be too.
And then if I am quitting my job, probably
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. They have a part-time position where I can only work like 2 days a week,
Yeah.
and so I could do that until this is like fully established.
Okay. It's perfect.
I'll keep that. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Footwork constantly. There's like a lot of money space here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're gonna take these maps out, put the ranks here.
I don't think I'm gonna be here for a while.
I think
Yeah.
he's fucking chill.
Okay.
So easy.
And you know, you probably.
And then eventually, once I get enough, they go to my own spot.
Yeah. Like it should like build your own things. Like,
No, I got fucked over with the city. I still have that money.
really? Okay, so
Yeah, the city fucked me.
I remember you saying that they would at least have like a
Yeah.
business center. I thought you still built something though, right?
Yeah, it's a little tough there.
Okay.
Square feet, but
Okay.
yeah, basically, I was like, got screwed there and have all this money put aside. So if I just invest like 10 years, gets Matt
Yeah.
will tie back, I think we get some probably fair thing.
Uh-huh.
Like the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that would be great. That would reduce my 15. Just give me that. Be off that take
And then plus having like full-time coaches.
Exactly.
Full-time coaching where we'll get a
and then get some lab people to do it.
perfect.
Yeah.
And I got all the paperwork from when I ran work at Easton.
Yeah.
Like everything does. I give them to like a bunch of gyms that have asked for it. They're like, oh, just let us get eyes on those procedures.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 hours. Don't find it working so much. I work like 70 hour work week.
I'm just gonna be coaching.
Yeah, I made as much as I did at my regular job here in 3 months. Like if I put my pay stub for my regular job in here, I made as much as I have in my regular job.
Okay.
And I'm only here once a night.
Yeah.
For fucking 2 hours compared to 10 hours, 4 days a week. Plus,
You had more classes, more time,
exactly.
more different style of stuff, bad classes, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, easy.
Yeah, dude, I'm there.
Because in that way, like when he goes pro, like we can just solely focus on training and fighting, and then like I can also like go to Thailand or do
Yeah.
more things that I want to do. You know, I mean, don't have to worry about getting vacation time,
Yeah.
all that shit. You
Yeah.
know,
Dude, I'm very open to it.
like I'm gonna buy our stuff when we're in Delaware.
Okay. Okay.
If he wins or loses, like it doesn't matter. Like I'm still fucking going in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because this fight is never guaranteed.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't ever base anything off one person.
Nope. So I'm gonna go all in.
Cool. I think yeah. I think we can run things. That's great.
Yeah. I'm like this is the only thing I haven't went all in on. Like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure. Yeah. And I got guys like Nathan Corbett, fucking I got Hero Tano coming out right after that.
Wow.
Okay. He was out here for the week. Like
You got a strong.
might as well, dude. Like I'm able
It's
to do
time.
that without this being full time.
It's time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Especially with. Yeah, like you said, you're doing all this just with it being like a side thing almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I want to be able to just fucking strap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea of like because especially if I'm coming out here in June, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Thailand back.
Yeah,
It's a good way to like be out here longer and see how I do all of that.
Yeah.
And then when and then I'll try to get Thailand with you guys and just come back together, coaching your
That's exactly. That's all good, dude. I have a little one if I want to Boise. So you're gonna yeah, because Jacob honestly is beat by like we just say right now. They kind of he was telling me I think that is so stupid.
Yeah, I was telling them, I was like, man, it's one of those things like we can be as mad as we want, but follow the rules that legally they're not going to do it. I go into the fight and respond in that position. I'm just fighting.
Yeah.
But that's why we've been fighting in Mexico. Yeah, it's like you want that. Why am I ready to do whatever?
Okay, and so we can give more. So like sister, we just had a coffee. I looked at the little coffee. I was like, maybe I'll be with dad. Yeah, and then I was like, no, we're not doing it. With that, so we just got coffee. Like after that's I'll go to okay, it's called the food challenge is where I can pop it. Yeah. And then I got to the airport at 6 a.m. I'm gonna get you all won't have slack. I mean, I do together. I can't. All of it apart. Grab that leg. Don't fight the strong seats. Like you're fighting the heavyweight horse. I'm just happy to understand me. I was just training for him before I fight. He's with us. Yeah. I know the issue. He's gonna struggle whatever I got. My friend don't grab. Training for him. She looks to take anywhere and she quite sure. What? She got scratched. Well, it's written in the star. Yeah, I think you can't stop it. Right? He's going. We're nothing there. He just kind of wants to like this, stay with us. Yeah, no, that's candy, right? You should punch that shit. Oh, already. Yeah, let's do a 3-minute round.
Once they get
Yeah. Yeah, you know, how, like you're keep this thing here, and then you're taking some here. Yeah, you're doing like you're overdoing. Yes. Do less, do a little bit less. Yeah. Whatever. It's different. You get something big. Here's the thing, you can do a big fit. You can use that to generate more power than whatever. This.
Yeah.
But I'm also getting more to look at. The fake, and you hit me. You're gonna get fast when show up. Right? So it's just how much of it you want to be speed, how much of it you want to be power. Yeah. Fake. Yeah. That's good. Long guard. Good. When I put on that long guard, find the grab. Yes, find that. And then pull. Oh, yeah. 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 Again. Yeah, so the thing about grabbing me too is anytime you grab me in the hand, I feel like it's spinning hit you. You can still do it, especially if you put enough pressure down when I can't spin, but especially if it's fast altercation, I know it's static. Yes. And then you drop that elbow back. Yes. Cross, switch kick. Yeah, cross. Real punch, go dip drop. Yeah. 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 Well, a little bit.
Dude, I seen Ben Fulis do the stretch. It's fucking awesome. And then you like look behind your back, that's speed.
It's like pulling you down.
Yeah, it's like it's where I kicks and shit.
That's been one that I've always found.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've always I think Yankton. Like I'm all about like sexuality is a spectrum or whatever they say. It's like the gayer towards man, the easier it is to get that shit all the way down to the ground.
no, I can like front kicks and like knee, like round kicks, dude. I can do low kicks. I can do head kicks. Not ready.
So these
Yeah, they're fucking laying though, dude.
well, what's is there stuff that you're like wanting to take for? I know we talked about Clinch escapes for class, but what are you working on combo wise? There's gonna be trying to quit.
There's gonna be more after the kick, and then like if he gets jammed up.
Okay.
So like say he works inside, or not staying there all the time, like just that box, dirty boxing, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
Yeah. So like you're saying like getting into dirty boxing combos as opposed to the clinch when you get jammed.
No, like not getting stuck there in the high guard.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah.
Like when I was close in and he said,
Yeah, yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
At least you want to be doing that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So it's just soft jab, right? It's soft jab, and then expect me to jab you back. So soft jab and then two lines, right? So now soft jab and spear. Okay. But don't do it hard like this. It's literally just. It's just that with a step. So I'm just figuring this out. Yeah, because what happens to most people when they're off, they go, oh, I'm gonna practice at the same time. Like, what you should do is when I stop over again, it's the same time. And it goes, it's not just for long. It's the same. And when I get soft, you go, okay, I'm just waiting for it. So now, once you're low to that, it's just that, until, what does that make sense? Yeah. I'm just going back here to soft, and to see how to make it feel safe. Yeah, usually the reason I chat. Yeah. And then when I go, so then why I shift here. So it's going to be hard, but you see how when I go, if I'm here and I have to be. You're gonna stop. Put my tips in. Yeah, I heard my forehead. Right? But if we can do it, I go here. So that's shoulder coming more. Yeah, shoulder before just like that. So it's like I'm not and the big thing that I think is important is it's not that I'm not rotating into my elbow, just like I don't rotate into a knee. Yeah, I'm driving my shoulder and that is shifting my chest. So I'm not going turn, I'm going thrust, and that is creating a turn. Just like when I knee, I go bring it up, bring it turn. I thrust so hard, and it drives me into a pivot. Right? So it's like I need to just let that go, just my shoulder, and that takes my hip and the turn over, and then right away it's your foot and downward elbow. You never go across after a spear because if I'm here, see how long it takes to get this elbow to here. But if I'm here, this is instant, right? So it's like you come in, and then yes, that. Like now over here. But that's my favorite one. To like anytime I call like jab elbow, that's what I'm trying to do is like soft yeah. Like, yeah, elbow. Yeah. Thrust, make sure that this is locked in because you do the thrust, right? Anytime you're elbow with me, I can't get elbow with you. Right hand coming down here, right? Keep it up here. Just right now, it's like this. Yeah. I know it's like it's all in the place. Yeah. Good. Now freeze out that myself. I make it all with the grabs in here. Yeah. Exactly. Now when you do the grab, always think like it's ever this and then the move is either this or this. Right? Like take a second with it too. Like I go, boom, boom. And then go into whatever. Just get used to it. The second you grab it, it's three down. You've got to start with the control. Yes. Control, but that was with your arm. Right? Like you can tell that's my arm. Yes, that's my body, right? So even when my arm's hard in it, legs have to be with me. Well, that you know where it's yeah. And you're going to try that. Oh, that's got your arm first, second your leg. Yeah, now step your foot. Then we'll connect this to this. Rotate. Yes, it's that same exact thing. Yeah, see how much more effortless that is. That's right. So that works too. You can knee right away. Stop your knee, right? We're like, boom, left, knee, and then boom, big knee, shove. So you get a quick knee there. Exactly. It's useless. It's one of those things where now when I'm punching, and all I'm doing is focus on the hands. I'm not cleaning up. I have to the leg with coffee. I feel these things. Yeah.
Took it back.
Oh, I like a lot of times if I just run fast and it'll almost I like fall like all my head touches your shield, boom, and you just get a bigger step down. Yeah, I almost just stick it up so it distract me as a with the grab. Yes, exactly, and you can keep it there for another week. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm still focused on that. I don't like any of that beyond. Yeah, I have anything so now.
Alex go 1, 2, right. Yeah. And then on that one. So when you're here and you gonna switch knee, a lot of the times the best thing to do is to step forward with it, keep the pressure down, and then bring the right elbow. Right? Once we right elbow. Yeah. Now we're gonna add so make sure this elbow's now fixed. One right elbow, right?
I was making it maybe on close legs like this. Maybe I was like working at it now. Oh, really? Like she played a big part of it. Yeah, can you go up and eat mine?
Green wouldn't grab my
Tag and talk.
So yeah, so think this. Yes, really putting your wrist underneath. Yeah, you don't want my shoulders. Yeah, feel that. Yes. You don't even need it for your hand. It's like your wrist. All that. Yes. Right. My fingers and breath. Please pressure down. You found this on the shot. Oh, I see. Yeah. I want you to feel that. And then I can plug into that. So I'm just going to swirling your wings. Just stops. Yeah. Yes. Never reach out and always come to that grip. Yeah, you never want to go like that's not gonna be good. I want so I go to it with my pressure. Even if that'll pull you back, I'm never gonna reach out and bring you to me. It's gonna be here and then yeah. Go ahead. Yes. Good job. I'll be good for you, man. This is working natural elbows into your boxing combos. You already come forward so hard.
That's addition. So after elbow, it's the spacing after.
Yeah,
That's the hardest part. Sometimes you get stuck there after he scores real fast,
yeah,
and then the guy's like elbowing back,
uh-huh.
but it's like that distance thing.
Yeah. Like he's elbowing and
hits
letting him go.
Here, let me show you. So if we go here and we're bam, 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 he'll stay here and almost wait for an elbow back
Okay.
rather than bam, bam, and then I can get out
Yeah.
or I go to clinch.
Okay. So hopefully that's like literally the way you just get the drill was you throw your two elbows
Bing, bing.
and then always end with your
Yeah.
latch. Because our thing was that latching isn't a move, it's the transition, so you don't do what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
Right. So it's like I'm gonna hit and get in, latch, and this is for 1 second. Boom,
Yeah.
and then get back to boxing. So the thing, but just having that transition move at the end.
Not be a small class, not the Oh yeah, the freeway was off. There was a big old crash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took me time to get here.
And a lot of your students are in Nampa, right? Yeah. Dang, you should have house crushing for it. You're crushing out here now, like 80% from Nampa. That means you're gonna have so many more.
Yeah, no.
All gonna be Boise people.
Yep. Yeah, we don't even have the chance like the ring and stuff. Wait, all that's in there. That's a good.
Dude, I can't like see waste we're making video for and
I know. fight nights because now we got IKF sanctioning here.
That's so dope.
I mean, it's IKF, but it's better than fucking Idaho. Yeah, because Idaho itself, they're not funded by anything.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's so expensive. And yeah. And so basically, they're like, yeah, $500 a fucking fight in Idaho. You have to pay for licensing, medical. All that stuff. Got him.
There I go. That's one thing on that. I think one day, I think we that, right? Yeah, but I got that today, and I'm like, fuck yeah, it's totally. But they get like tired again, like immediately after.
Yeah.
But I think if I do it, keep on doing it.
I'm gonna like talk about how we do like justification together. Yeah, I'm trying to build up. So then I want to come watch me talk about that night. About how we take got down in Washington. Hell yeah, dude, I appreciate it. That was fun. I used to get when you do that. I know it's just of word teaching is that way. No, any word. So you should always be like, but it's right. Like because how most of the time it's what you're thinking. It's been since trying to get that. I feel I'm still invited. Otherwise, you're telling it's close to your eyes with oh, it's bad. So the reason one, I think you were first right? And then the second is when exactly. You're the best in the world and the fastest in the world. That's it. Maybe with the boss lunches. Yeah, what do you think about the big world?
That's completely easy.
It's not like that. But it's the exact same thing to me, where it's very good if you're able to utilize it the right way and go, if it's fast enough, if you have the timing down, yes, So it's like if you're good enough, that's the better version. Most people aren't good enough to do that. That takes longer. Is it a better thing? Yes. But the traits use it on an eye. Yeah, you
What is your skill though?
yeah, exactly. I like learning all the different things. I do all the different things at times it's my games. No, I'll think like you're saying sometimes I'll think the quicker one. Yeah, I'll think at least like all of that like exercise. Yeah, what's your tolerance? Exactly. Because obviously I'm not as fast. Yeah. So like some type of things might not felt like
Right. But it's how they got. What?
I think it might be their instructor.
Right. So,
You guys found the card and then the name last year we 6-4. He's a big ass fucking big train. Oh no, so right. Like that.
We got some room on region. It's Michael places you for a while. Good.
All right, guys, so we're kind of like 20 Muay Thai to start out about
tailgate shit stuff. So there's no kids here and shit.
Yeah.
So for the class, saying for like or if you want footwork is that you are really big sure about footwork.
So basically, I feel like all the areas that we had offensively pretty good.
Yeah,
The really big thing is basically
okay. Yeah, yeah.
okay. I think they do this like that.
Oh my god.
They're really good.
One by that.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's not. I don't really like. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Yeah. I think a lot less. Yeah, real quick. Just a quick thing, so that we can see it. Yeah.
I thought they were a couple times, but maybe not. They did say they had, I feel like they said they had something, so. I don't remember what, but. I think so.
Ben said that traffic's gonna be here in like 15. He said,
Dang. Okay. So maybe it is just really.
dude, Ben's been training like a motherfucker, dude. He's
Yeah.
super green, but after he fought that dude, in Arizona, bro, like he's obsessed with training.
That's cool.
Ben's fucking dude.
That's what was bugging?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, leaps and bounds differences.
That's awesome. That's great, man.
Dude, that was smart.
Is it? I didn't know I had anything.
It must be.
So someone got to check their fucking Velcro.
No, it's fucking rude.
Oh, it's bruised?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then the anemia might still be large in pain. I guess eating 4 pounds of hamburger didn't steer my iron. But they might just eat all the iron at once, I'll be fine, right? I'm gonna do that 72 ounce steak when I'm back in April.
Oh my god. That'd be 2 ounces.
72 ounce steak, that'll be fun.
Stuff like how you get your truck, dude? Oh, did that be truck?
Yeah, it's the work.
Oh.
All right, guys, doing it 20 knees to your chest. It's not a technique. Just lean yourself with the chest 20 times, then shoulder 20 times, then straight leg. Don't let your knee bend. Try to keep yourself bent 20 times. Each side. The chest you warm up.
Short name here.
God, that's scary. There's like a time and making
Yeah.
say PSB and people are like,
I know.
that.
You know, like, I mean, even dog fry, like that.
What about wrestling? Go deep with PSB wrestling go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fucking race with down.
It'd be super fun to bar.
I haven't gotten to, but yeah,
I've heard like he's super close to bar.
every time you came to Denver was a little before my time.
Fuck out with that dude.
Yeah, God, dude. You still doing all that. Breathing training and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's no, I know. I feel like I don't that, but so just like some if you want to effective footwork style things too. In the class, that's what they're at.
Like in 40 feet.
Like for like just from here, wait, like kind of the short chain stuff. I was stepping into different attacks.
Yeah, we do warm up and I think about 4 for like 12 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so you can do that. And after that, I'll kind of go in what I have time.
That's perfect.
Yeah, footwork.
Yeah.
And then I also brought my Campbell's set.
Oh, yeah.
So it falls around.
Yeah.
Full leg.
Did you just do one leg? You were like, I think I'm done now. You should have one butt leg. Like that kid who trained one trap. That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my left leg is killing. Right leg. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of crazy.
They did hang out. Just like we hung out a few times.
Yeah.
While I was here. You know.
Very.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna walk me on.
But it's funny.
Yeah,
It's
Going to school, I think.
It's red.
I was going up more. I thought. Maybe I'm about. I don't know.
all right, we're done.
Yeah.
I think they get 3 minutes.
One. Let's figure like small footwork, right? So stand, right? So remember me, like this real stand, weight on both legs, 50-50, not feet here. Bend from the knees, right? The back heel is up, forward, you have it here, right? I'm not over my front leg, my head's right over my hips, right? So weight, pushing my legs back and forth. But first 30 seconds, we fake. When I fake, it's not this. It's not this, it's not this, it's just like the jab. So my shoulder goes, my foot goes, everything goes. What's that? As I step and shoulder back, and I'm dropping my weight over his foot, so my calf and my leg get warm. The whole time, the foot stays still up. In this kind of a function position, I never do this. Right? I'm staying the same height the whole time. Every time my foot goes, my shoulder goes. At 30 seconds, he switched the poles. This foot goes heel down. When I pull, it's not my foot, it's my weight and my hip. Right? Back is out, lower your skull. That way, if they do hit you, you don't look like this. You're here, you catch it on the housing. 30 seconds back and forth. All right? Go. Just fainting. Keep fainting to look into grabbing trouble. If you're going from relaxed legs to back leg to relaxed, it's not good. Leg stays the whole time. My legs stay active the whole time. Your back foot should not move and your heel should be up. Switch, now you're at poles. So now your back foot is the only one moving. Your front foot, heel down, bend the knee. Back foot, pull 2 inches. My hips drop, my head lowers, my hands stay up. Good. Put your hands with right up. Put your hands up. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, don't stand straight.
Switch. Back to faint. Back to faint. Make sure your hands are rock when you faint. Make sure your hands stay up.
Don't want to go make one there.
No, let me talk. Bring it up. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. It's like he's flat your shoulder. Okay, doctor. No, more. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I bet it's a massive power shot. Back to the poles. Back to the poles. We're almost done here. Get that foot back fast.
All right, back to the foot.
Back to face, front foot going.
Oh, it's done. It's done. Good. Great.
That's all great. You're working non-stop. Sounds great.
That's good. I mean, we hit the box. See?
Yeah, I bet.
No, it's all Mexican. They have pads from.
Oh, dude, that's fucking
Let me get the ring.
That's cool. That's cool.
Because we're gonna work. Yeah. And,
Hi, guys, relax. Relax. All right, so a little bit from forward. It's a big one that we need to be able to throw punches going backwards. So we're gonna put the drill together. I'm gonna fake, and then I'm gonna go pull step. When I pull step, there's different ways to do this. Rarely do I never pull where I open this up. Does that make sense? Like I never look anywhere near this. Right? I'm gonna open this backwards. I bring it back straight so that now I can hit when I come back, or as I bring it back, it corkscrews, and that is the punch. All right, so we're going to fake. Your foot comes back, then we're going to back step cross. Fake, back step cross. Fake, back step cross. Does this make sense? Yep. Your fake motion, then your pull motion, but as you pull, turn that knee down, send the punch, and then your front foot follows. If you can, when your front foot comes with you, that's your hook. And you're back. Fade, back, cross hook. Fade, cross hook. I never fade attack hook. This is stupid. No matter how slow it feels, get back to your stance. And then go. That will become smooth and fast. I don't care if you think this is quick. It's stupid, right? Back to stance, go. Back to stance, go. As you step, don't think so much. I'm not turning my foot down. I'm rotating my hip. I'm not doing this. Right? Ah! I'm rotating my hip. And because I rotate my hip, it drives my knee, it drives my foot. So I'm not starting at the foot, it's with the hip pushing backward. Same thing here. I'm going to turn my hip in as this foot comes forward, and then I'm back to stance. Fake, cross hook. Any questions? 1, 2, 3. All right, cool, flat. Go.
3 minutes. Yeah.
So for now,
Take it through. Fake, back to stance. Right away, step, step. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, yeah, perfect. A little bit, you're a little bit forward on the slack. Get a little more even, a little more head over dick. Good. Give me that rotation with that. Right now, your right hand is not. And it's also not reaching. If you don't turn, yes, that. You don't have to go hard. I still need like this and that. So much more distance. The danger on it. On that rotation. You check it back, your face back through, going fade to the left. No.
You don't want to like that on leg,
Yeah, so guys, anytime you punch, and right here, go and pause, relax for me, let's get this. Anytime you punch, you have to have bent knees if you want them to be effective, right? Like there's different styles of stance and fighting. So if I'm here and I'm standing like this and I'm fighting you, what do you think I'm worried about? My legs. Popping up like this. If I try to punch you hard, you look like a fucking idiot. All right. If you're standing tall, you don't have to worry about the punches unless you're a pussy. And if you're willing to take this to the face on the spot, put your dome down and crack them for it. So when you see someone come out here super tall, traditional, they usually don't really know what they're doing, especially if they're in there. Right? Because they're punching or nothing, they're still going to try to throw it. Close your eyes if you want. Right down and not do that. All you have to do is bend the knees when you want to punch. This is what, just like when I do my kicks, it's on my leg, it's my hips. Same with my punches. It's on my arms, it's still my fucking hips. This is what throws all my hands. If you're here trying to punch at all, the only reason you should ever do that is because you're setting up for a kick. Right? But what I would prefer, and this is my favorite style of Muay Thai, that blends the boxing and the Muay Thai, is that I'm tall because they're long. As I get close, I bend my knees. I stay here for the punches. And then on my last punch, my hands. I'm tall, cheating, or checking. I get in, I'm low. On my last punch, I'm high to the kick. But if you just stay in one stance the whole time, you are telling me the only thing you are good at. Kicking, boxing. You have to be able to switch them up a little bit. All right?
A couple weeks ago, like if I was to press as far, and my leg will bend. Okay.
I'll get some water if you guys want it. Yeah, you got it. I get water. I'm still sweating out 2 calories. Okay.
Should be illegal to do 2 calories in 2 days.
So we're moving to outstepping because this is defensive or offensive footwork, right? And especially when you fight in a ring, when you guys get a ring, this is the thing to like practice because the number one thing that I think people fuck up in the gym when they're getting fights is we're sparring, we get on the wall, and the one goes like, okay, let's get back in here. When like that's mostly what's gonna happen in a fight. You're gonna back into something, right? So you need to have footwork, footwork games to be able to either I'm in the corner, how can I get out? Or I got in the corner, how do I keep you there so I can feed your ass not going away? Right? So all we're starting with is L step in. And we're going to start with the easy side. To your back leg side. When you L step, there's lots of ways to do it, or not lots, but the big difference that I'll see sometimes is some people step and some people don't step. I'm a stepper. If I ever L step on you, I step because this step is what creates distance. Right? If I just bring my front foot to my back foot and move this way, my head stays on the same plane towards them. For me, if they're coming to attack and I need some distance, I pull that back foot. My front foot, I'm going to pull my legs together and they're going to meet under my back foot and push me to the side. We'll step. Pull your legs together. And then my left foot shoots me to the right. Not that right, so it's like I'm just going to step. Walk this way. Right? But I never actually turn my shoulders like this. Think like you're carrying a gun. Right? I never turn my gun off my opponent. I'm here, I step, and I'm right back in. So this is 2 different things. Either they're coming to get me. Oh shit! And I can just side to pull away. Or it's I don't want maybe they're running away from me and I want to corner them. I step, hit, and I step right back in. So I'm just in my stance, but that way an inch. All right, we're going to start with this one, and we'll look at the other one. Any questions on L step? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
The next level of L step is feint first. I feint you, and then I do my L step. Feint, L step. So I see what you're going to run, and then I corner you. Feint, L step.
Most people do that without realizing.
Yeah. I don't even ask them to do it. They're like, yeah. 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 And we're gonna roll.
Yeah, they get the hundred. It's crazy. Yeah.
When you guys don't come to that, I'll practice. You won't have to deal with it. Bro, I remember last time I started, I was like, oh, he doesn't hit that hard. He's nice. And this came up to do it after me. And it was like, oh, he's literally just being nice to me because I'm nice to you. We were in the same workout group. We were like back and forth. People got WSOS.
See, if you go there, see my you're wrong about that. If you want to get back on the road, you're not the guy that you don't want to get down.
You guys, real quick, all of you are doing this mostly, right? Understand there's like a huge difference in if I'm running away or if I'm going to get them. If you're running away, it looks like you make me fly as long as you're going away. So it can be step and my feet can be doing whatever it's based on my opponent at that time. But if you're going one step, if you're going pull in, it should be quick and it should be dynamic. Right? Like I'm going to attack him again. Otherwise, I'm just doing this and standing back in front of the legs. You make a shot right away. All right. So make sure that if you can do it where you go one out step and then you're aggressive, which is what I would do if I was trying to corner in. If I was here, I feint and runs that way. I'm trying to corner in. Right? I need to make sure that when I do that step, it's directly in. All right. Keep going. 30 more seconds. You don't let it go the other way. Yeah. Time, everyone. All right. Let's go to the other side. Right. So this is the easy one. This one can prove a little more difficult. All right. But I'm just doing the same thing. I step my left foot back. I pull my legs together. And I step forward or circle out. Right. So now the back step is with my front foot. When I do it, watch my shoulders, right? I'm not in here. I'm not in here. Right? My left shoulder is in front though. When I step this foot, my shoulders is not go with me. That's not get caught knocked out. Like getting at this giant hole. Right? Just like before, the butt's on them, and I take this step, the gun is on them, and I take this step. I stay before you the whole time. If you turn that way, you better fucking run. And that gotta be just an escape route. Right? You are fucked if you turn like that. Running into that out. Alright, so my shoulder stays in front. Remember, when you do this, the right is coming. It's gonna be the right overhand and the right kick when you do that. So my shoulder stays up in the front. Over the fuck with your hand does. It should be up, but this needs to be here. Step. Hold the feet together. Yeah, like down forward. Or I'm shuffling out. When you go forward, real quick, sure. I'm not doing this. This wasn't forward. We're just both facing like idiots. Right? Forward is going to be his gun is pointing at me, right? I'm going to take it off me and put it on. Stay facing me then. Right? If we're both on each other, this gets me walking to the right hand. This makes him shift to face me as I'm firing it. Right? So I've got to make sure that I'm lining up with my opponent and I'm not just moving sideways. You guys see the difference? Just taking a side step or angling in. What makes it an angle in my mouth is literally the fact that my weapons are pointing at him and he's gonna shift to point his to. All right, any questions on the reverse hell step? 1, 2, 3, go. Yep. Yes, exactly. And those of you who have done this hook with me, right? That jump Tyson hook, That's my new offense. I L step, I reverse L step, and they run away, right? We're going, like, everyone goes to their back foot. And then just hop it and hit. I'll show it without hooking the water bottle. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah.
I always chase him down. Because most time he can lay down.
Right. You got a bad habit, huh? It's all boys.
Tell he cracked you a million elbows.
Right. I got a guy in Thai. This dude, this one dude's in Thai. He's like this heavyweight. He got like boxing flag to the Chiang Mai. It seems like he's like an influencer type dude. So hopefully he's still there. Cause like I was hoping he could fight man. I was Jacob would kill him now. But he's like I think he's so good because every time fucking lost like so it was a boom. But he's also calling the game one time I go fast.
You think Jacob blasted on it?
Yeah, fucking great.
Dude, that guy looked like
That was live. Yes, you strong pull on it. Sets the back. Yeah, they only have to go 2 my other foot. That's supposed to be behind it. Better. I like to soft. That's good. This is a south one. They're gonna see for your approach. Yeah. And if you get those two small, that will go. So there we go. It's like full to that spot. Yeah.
You're close, dude. I can't wait to see you with some adrenaline in your body's like,
Yeah, small. But they build the frets before you can fire. So that's where that whole hook comes together.
yeah.
And that's like the whole line for like on the line, step ankles, one and do step ankles, and we go backwards to take this step back. And instead of footwork, we go check cross, hold, ankle out, check cross, hold. But that's all I believe. Yeah, it still works in Muay Thai. That's all like MMA has been saying. Just tie it out. Now that we get more and more, kickboxing flex. I'm like these kickboxers are gonna get because they're good, but yeah, I feel like they're fuck with it. I want to be lazy. Oh, I got you. All right, time, guys, relax. Okay. So this is what makes like all this. I know it's already like a lot. Let's talk about what makes it work. And that is spacing side to side movement, right? So a lot of times when I do this style of footwork, I'm not just here and I go. It's either starts with a feint or I'm stepping left, I fake the step left. And then I go moving, right? I'm stepping right, I do one of the steps, right? My coach is moving with me. I step right, he's following. I fake and go right into the footwork. So instead of being in my stance and go into the footwork, I start with right, half right, footwork. I will catch them in the middle of our timing, right? Because everyone finds their timing. We're both trying to move together. So it has like I step one, he steps one, back and forth in the middle of it. I do my move, right? So when it comes, I step and then I L step off of it, right? I side step, half side step, L step throws in. Same thing here, half side step instead of following, L step throws in. Or if you guys have done anything on shoot, doesn't do it for coach shoot. This is also how I can fit my aggressive angles forward, where I go left, half left, angle right, step in, right, half right, angle left, step in. Does this make sense? So when you're starting with, you're stepping and then just do half of it and go into whatever footwork pattern you like. So either the aggressive or inbound steps.
Last girl, when we getting a partner was 1, 2, 3.
Right?
This is what makes spanking work for me. It's not usually my punches, it's my footwork. When you get to really high levels, they don't care about your hands. They look at your feet and your hips. So you're fooling someone with your hips is way easier than with your hand.
Man.
This is like the coolest movie python I've ever had.
Yeah.
My coach only ever let us listen to reggae, so this is right up my alley.
Here we go. Basically, listen to bad buttons.
What's that fucking say?
What is that?
Are you listening for really bad talking?
Oh yeah, dude, I play a Mexican chick. Sure.
Mariachi.
No, not that. Mexican. I don't know Spanish with my dad.
Oh. The regular. I know it's weird to do. It's hard to start with 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then think from there. How do I hit the footwork? None of these are going to be like this is the perfect way I do them. They're going to be I feel like this works for me.
Yeah, just like that. I was just gonna tell you that.
Right? You guys are like trying to think, oh, I hasn't moved from it. One, that's the one. Hold on.
For that, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. I learned that so big. We haven't stepped that. So with its front, he doesn't step out.
Oh yeah, you stayed right there.
Dude, we did like the learning in fun and smart, bro. It was just sitting for no big. Yeah. We didn't swing at it. And I was like, I had to front footwork too. Oh yeah. I mean, he liked it. Sit to them. And I was big, stand up and it's so. Yeah, yeah. She's the white, but the perfect. Oh, we got to get you under.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking that the space are gonna work. Don't proof of it. Like no.
And I got to we did he's small dude. He's cool. He's so fine. Like Jack's Jack's pretty tough for his size.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you guys have fun with things.
A lot of things on it.
I'll always talk about that.
No ways ever. I had the whole session recorded and I fucking deleted it off my phone. I know.
Oh, I know.
That would suck.
You guys relax. All right, go and get the water if you want it. You want my level Clinch stuff?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so we're gonna do all Clinch stuff. Right, what's Clinch stuff? You go ahead and get the gloves off. Like a little child, so it's all not using parts of protection. Well, that's another one. I always like scratch by someone's glove. Getting scratched by someone's glove. And it's pretty cheap to do here. In the Philippines, it's only $300 to put a head out. It's great. Yeah, what is the deal? Even I can fly you there and off you for like $700. That's great.
That's big thing.
It feels good.
Yeah, walk right over the front.
Don't ever do this with time. Don't ever stuff with your bob. You know, don't ever like that. Like when you're out there, it's like yeah, I get the deal. It's the guy on the top of here. No.
Bro, just wait till they come back from Thailand. It's gonna be 10 times worse.
I gotta do that.
No, we're gonna win there. Stop. I have like this. Just wait till they come back from Thailand. Percent of Muay Thai fighters go to Thailand and get worse. There's another play to not learn anything because your coach doesn't speak any English, and you just step back and oh hey, actually stuff works.
That's what me and Harris said. He did a fight camp there. He said it was the worst fight camp he ever did. I'm so free.
I'm gonna be in that 10%. Guarantee that. Guarantee.
Oh, you went double on you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with some question shape and stuff. We're gonna do some anti-joint stuff. We're gonna fight stuff out there. So we're gonna start with our basic punch escape where we're going away, and also the positioning that our body needs to be in when someone grabs us, right? So the first thing that you need to understand is don't be getting in the fix, right? Okay. So the first thing you have to understand is that if your head gets pulled down, that way you're already fucked. There's no win in that scenario. It's just getting out less safe than making before. So the first thing someone grabs you is bringing this up. At the same time, you have to be careful when elbows get involved because people will grab, and when they feel that strong on his neck, they'll just let go and go to elbow. So you have to be very careful about how you bring yourself up. But for me, it's that when I feel the grab coming on, my feet go out. My legs are wider than they should be, right? I'm on my toes, and then I'm going to tuck my hips up and in like I'm a cat, rounding my back, right? Otherwise, I'm here. I'm going to get around the ring. I am here, connect my hips through my back, my shoulder, so that when he pulls me, he's pulling my whole body around. I'm not here where when he yanks me, then it goes where that goes, right? So you have to go duck feet, hips in, and you walk up to them the whole time. As I do this, right, there are two different possibilities. There are hands in the hips, which is not a big defense. It's a like if he grabs me and I'm here with no shit, okay, to keep him for a second, we're gonna run him into the ropes. But usually what I want is as he grabs me and I come up, I'm gonna have one hand over the top and the other hand pushing. Right? I always have this one controlling. I'm not just gonna be loose with it. It's either here or maybe here. Right? As this hand goes, I'm going to cross face and then extend back. I don't push through. I extend back so that no matter how strong this grip is, I'm going to create this kind of space. Now I can reach this hand in. If you just reach your hand and see how I'm stuck now, if I just reach my hand and I get stuck here. So from this frame, my shoulders should be forward. That will make the frame better. So now this hand as it comes in, I'm going to rotate my shoulder and punch this forward. Whether it breaks his grip or not, now we're either 50-50 or I swim again. Which one will be with the drills will make it go? Right? So he grabs me. I'm chest up, head up, dump feet on my toes, and I'm walking him in. Another good option with your hands right away is armpits. Because it keeps them up and also tickles sometimes. Right? So from here, I go to get the face, and guys, your head might be down. If your head is down, two things. One, if you're the partner, don't be squeezing it down. Just have it rested there. And if I'm here, I'm not going to try to. You don't get your head back from here. It's not going to happen. You have to extend their base and then fight through. If you sit here like this with them here and you try to bring your neck up, tomorrow you're not going to be able to do this. So just chill for a second. Here to get you, and I'm here, which is a little less realistic or more likely to get you, and you're here for a second. Walking forward, my hand comes through, I bring it between us and over the top. I like to choose either right. You should be able to go either side, but if their face is on the side, that's the side that's going to be easier to get to. Right? I get my hand close to his nose, and I push straight back. I swing my hand in, and my shoulders rotate. Then I swing my other hand in, and now he gets to go. Any questions on the frame escape?
You should go like 1 for 1 and then stretch your neck for a second. Cool. 1, 2, 3. All right. Go. Fuck each other up. Get my glass off. Like full technique. Not giving them a drink. This sounds like the music for like a Mario, like you're in Baby Bowser's castle in Mario games. You know what I mean? This, oh, right. It's all my God. Like it this. This here. Yeah, that's right. She kind of like you're super self. Okay, so now you said step over bracket like me. You go back, swing this one under, and then chamber it in and bring the shoulder back. Oh, yes, and then you're down. It's a bit like put your head down. And that's yeah. 100%. Yeah. So that is when it's I think is the back of the word like so you grab me. Yeah. Him sitting stand up into the armpits or sock them. When they let go, but then I'm flanking on the ground, right? So you're about to pick you up like this. Let's do something. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Like, yeah, when someone grabs me, if I'm not ready to do whatever, I'll like hit, and then oh fuck, I'll lift up. We got that. That's easy. I don't like it so what the fuck? Yeah, we did like we did this one here. If you grab me, yeah. That so my thing is none of my moves don't work if you're not strong. You're not weak. All my moves are like a structural. Even if they got so they didn't yeah, and I think that because they're still gonna want to stay there. Yeah, they won't let go. No, they will be here like what's going on? Yeah, it's fun. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, and then this one goes to the neck. After the ass, you swing, you chamber your shoulders switch. So before you go there, switch it around the top, right? And they pull it hard, and then you can go to the switch. So here you have a beating on take your whole knee, right? So I go here, I swing away, so it has it's 20 minutes. Punch on down your back, and that swing. So it's like yeah, and then it gets. Yeah, good. Exactly. Yeah, I think that. Just really try I think difficult a lot. Also, like if you're unraveling because you're this kind of yeah, well, people want to go like that. Only that fuck you. Yeah, the other one when people like okay. Yeah. Go to the top and push straight back to me. Yeah.
And when you say change your shoulders harder, to bring that to life. So I bring the recognition away, my shoulders forward. Now when the other shoulder comes in, I'm going to make sure I'm going to punch this all in this as this shoulder back. Yeah. And then I'm going to right? Do the grab it, bring and push it away. And when Frank, go. You put this hand in. Other, yep. And now bring that forearm. Yeah. Yeah. Then cool. And now I want you to put it in. Yeah. Good. Hey Max, so when I got my books in it's up, see, now I keep the gear and I can walk the whole time. I yeah, you don't drive at the top. That's but I'll get under the lawn and get the post and have to oh wait on top to it. Yeah, that's the mother. So, you guys look for one, right? When you guys do this move, you keep walking, right? Feels like you're in the ground. I don't get to hear it. I mean, okay, I got it. I'm starting to move, right? As he grabs me, I keep walking until we hit a wall. In real life, like in a fight, because this is like a next day too. We're in a cage. Sometimes you might be in a cage. A lot of times, the exchange where I get my grip doesn't happen in a minute. It happens for grounding over here, and we get scared, so we can't hit it. And then we just you think it's smothered. And now when I'm ready, I can start hitting. Does that make sense? But I'm trying to close that distance the whole time. Just the second I stop closing the distance, you usually need one to change the whole course of the fight. Right? So make sure when you do this, make sure you're walking all the way in the entire time until you get the grip. Then you get the grip. I still don't like I don't stop. I keep pressure on you, but now I can pull back as well. Right? But the whole time my hips are moving forward. All right, we'll move on to this in a second. It's fun going. Go. Yeah, that's really good. Oh my God, it's so strong. That's not a big detail, though. I'm talking as we're fucking framing. That's a lot of people. Most people stop the frame on 9% of people. Yeah, so it's great. But the way yeah. No, now, Joe, put your phone down. Don't get the space. Yeah, that's a stronger right here. And then if they're protecting you, like, yeah, I got it. The one down, you got to keep on pressing. Keep pressing. I don't like to say, keep your pressure. Yeah. If you're ready to go back up or give up being strong, you're supposed to this to that, which you're going to let me do my food. And again, what's it right? All right, people, yeah, the base. All right, time you guys. We're going to do a quick little add-on. Right? One of us is going to escape right, and the other one's going to escape raw. Right? The way it works is that
I'm gonna escape the clinch. Right? I'm here. I'm gonna do the frame, do the walk. I get here. But then when coach goes to escape, instead of putting his hand on my nose, he's gonna put it across my neck and my jaw. And all I have to do is lift your chin up and turn back to your shoulder and clamp, right? Because his arm's going to be through trying to shove you away. But if they don't put it up here on your nose, you can just come back and take that grip away from them, right? So I escape. I do the whole thing. I get to here. He goes, lift up, come down over the top. With a glove on, you can't pull that bitch out. I mean, just be that side. All right, we'll do a few of those. Then we're going to do the slam move. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Push. When you do it wrong, you're pushing to their neck. So first do it right. Goes first. Yeah, go. All right, stay right. It's beautiful. Stay. Yeah, and then up and get to that with that one, right with your left, and you're right with the back of your arm. So your left goes to the neck, right? You're staying in the neck. Right. Now do small play. Yes. Now you're going to stay for wrong. So you're going to hand you do that. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm not. We're just working just in case we get there right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, underneath. You're underneath this one there. Yeah, exactly. All right, time you guys. We're gonna do another one that this is think a little bit like this isn't my goal to hit this one, but like it's easy to do if you hit it like hard and fast on people, right? Especially if you're time to hear if someone likes to box and you're already lower, and then when they grab you and they're taller than you, right? Or and just you're trying to do whatever, and you're like, oh, like it's damn. Yeah, let's do that. It'll be fine. Right. So when they're taller than you, and it can be harder to get these kinds of things. Right away, I always rip the bottom. I always hit the bottom. I'm not staying there. If you do this more than twice, you're probably fucked. Now you're trading punches for knees. Right? But I'm gonna throw these almost like I'm trying to go forward on him and pressure him, just as if I was trying to do this. Here, keep your right leg. Yeah, let's go. Right? So like I'm still running forward.
but I'm gonna hit armpits. All right. So they get the grab. I'm hit armpits. And I'm blending you up with my hips. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. Right? So I can get you off me because his goal is going to be to get his hips back and fire the knee. That's what he wants, right? So I'm here.
Nice. Fucking crazy, huh?
Up and out. All right, don't try to push them down. Just up and out. All right, if you feel it, let me know. But one more time. Right, make that grab. Always have full stretch with your hips. It might be 1, 2. It might just be 1 go. It depends on how close you can get your hips to there and how good that feels, right? We're hit, under, up, and down. You're just going straight up and push out with your hand.
Can you box up high in this technique as well?
You definitely can. You definitely can use out places like usually when you hit them on the face there, you get away. Which is fine. I'll say bring the leg it's really box.
I said that she had not even been 10, but like seen those tall guys, they get hit in the footwork, the boom, boom,
Yeah.
and then the freaks like
No, that's influencing, but yeah, depending on the experience, you're gonna get the different response. For me, I usually like body because they slam down like harder here, and then I get a bigger extension. If you're hitting the face and they get distance at all, I want to say now squeeze up and get phrase. You could still do it, but for me, this is the best of the closest to me. But what I would say is break whatever 2 punches you want, and this is not. You have to do this to win. You can do this. It depends on how they react into any clinch mistake. But it's like, I'm just going to start and set there, right? I'm going to do something. And I'm going to hit and big jump and grab, or I'm going to hit and then stand up and throw.
and you don't stand your ground with cross body.
I cannot. I cannot. Exactly. Or even like here. Or like shifting my weight forward. Think of my hips as your hips as possible. What? Exactly. It's what's really hard. It's really hard to do. And it's a split second thing. Like when Ben grabs me, he doesn't grab me right. And I think like hit, right then. Already, it's got to be within seconds. That I'm going into some sort of move. You don't get to sit here at all. No matter what you do. If you sat here long enough to rip 3 punches, you're knocked out. Right? All right. We're going to stand up. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ, you guys. Holy shit, I thought it's like so you're like pushing it back, like you're good to me, like you're just, so just put yes, here that was.
Dude, that's no fun.
It's so fun, man. I know it's weird. So guys, real quick, if someone's elbows are really tight here, right? This isn't the move I'm gonna do. Now it's doing the knees. If you guys remember me doing all before, this is gonna work when they have a good grip on you and you're in danger of the knee coming, right? Like you're ready to get set. Because he's in a good spot. If he's here on me, now it's a different escape. The escape I'm gonna do is if you guys nibble the mat, right? He grabs me, he's keeping his shit so tight and keep it under there. I reach around, I put my nipple in his mat. Right? So escape for that.
Not really. Plus, so this is one of if he's like going to be.
Yes, yes. If it's going to be, this mission of like having elbows away. Because the second your elbows are close, now instead of doing something where I push you away, I'm gonna keep you close. Like I'm not someone who fights what you want to do, right? Like if Jacob's big ass wants to come forward, right? Like my grappling and he's coming forward, then I'm gonna let him come in. If he wants to stay away, I'm gonna move to push him away. But if you're just like if you're just in here, like, in fact, yeah, when we get grabbed, when you're here, good time to do it. The second you feel those elbows coming in, I get close to you, you're either throwing them or do that, pull them into the mouth, right? Which maybe can do next. Yeah, just a second, do a few more throws, we'll add them into the mouth, and then you choose your escape wheels. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In fact, the goal is back. I know. I'm talking to you. That's what I meant.
People think why get to the like to get that difference now. We don't just try to so basically
We're sure.
Yeah. Here, is it really good? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you do it, don't make it such a right. Here, boom, boom, go. Right? When it's all about getting a huge throw, it's not getting boom, off. Yeah, exactly. Real quick, everyone, in case you're wondering the follow up to the titty throw, it's running direction to whatever the public intuitor is here. You're going up and out. It should be flowing set into the other side again. Does that make sense? Right here. Boom. Whenever the flag is coming up, as I look, it's gonna catch my weight and drop it in the jump. Does that make sense? Go.
Oh, I see.
Don't do it too fast though. Really feel your weight drop into it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what.
Time, everyone. Action.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, so now you're gonna do that out a little bit. But we're gonna do it with the state clench instead of refighting for it. Refighting for the clench is simple. Keep grabbing them. All right. If you want to punch them, keep grabbing them. Right. Clench safely can be a lot harder. All right. So this time when they grab, they're keeping everything super tight. I've been throwing them off. I've been getting away with screaming. She's walking all this in and pulling his elbows tight. He's not letting me have shit here, right? Which means what? Which means he's holding me too tight, right? There's a perfect amount of pressure to put and a perfect place for your elbows to be where I can stay kind of equal. But once I push them away and throw them off a few times, they don't give a fuck anymore. They're just gonna walk you down and pinch all this shit like you're starting to choke with his elbows as hard as you can. And when this happens, we go to pull them out, right? I take my dominant hand and I reach as far as I can as I step in, right? And you see how it turns its arm a little. If this does not happen, they are not grabbing you tight enough for this to work. So with these, will actually grip a little bit. So if I do this, keep it strong,
right? This is not the move to do. You guys see I'm still all this out here? This sucks. So if you're here trying to do this move, that means they're not grabbing right. You can just bring your hand in. This is screwing their clothes with their shit so tight. I can't reach my hands in. He's fucking up the strip because he just wants to keep them close, right? So I'm reaching all the way over, right? My titty comes in and turns a little bit, and then I'm pushing my chest up. My foot also comes in. I'm not completely square. I go a little bit next to him, right? And then I bring titty in the mouth to break this grip. All right. When this happens, they're going to want to pull this arm out. So right away, my arm either has to come back, or what we're going to work on here is after I do this, this hand is going to come to the neck, and we can come back. We can break off from there. All right. So after I get here and I break this, see how this is what's dangerous or stupid, I should say, if my head is over here, I have to safely get over here so I don't go and lose all this space. We stay grabbed up like this, right? My hand is here, or maybe someone's still here. So my hand is here, bring it inside something, and I'm stepping, I'm maybe trying to off to an angle, but I'm facing him so I can like tap the foot at him. All right, one more time. Grabbing, I pull in as this arm comes out, as it escapes, I comes back. I'm getting distance, and you fire right away when you exit the clinch. Most people are stupid whenever they make the clinch. So take a big break. Get used to this type. Anytime you do it out here, get out. Fire headshots right away. Our move at the gym is anytime I initiate the clinch as a pad holder, you need whatever. Then you push me away and double power me. Always. All right? You always attack me with the clinch. You always stay safe when you the clinch. Any questions on pushing and then coming out to this angle, right? I'm here, and I'm gonna stay facing this way. I'm just gonna put myself this over here now. We're gonna change stance, stay here, whatever you want. Cool? 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then think your left arm is going to leave distance, and your right arm is going to go to the neck or the face because you're going to try to shut it. Yeah, and then bomb. Exactly. And you can come back and either say if you want. Like I go back to start off from there, and then I'm left kick and switch kick. Oh, that's good. What? So yes, so depending there, right? So right, you can't grab and shoot yourself back. And now you fire the southpaw kick or the switch on. Yes. It's basically like taking the handle off.
That's pretty much what you did, right? I think,
Yeah. The hand side. Yeah, so right now it's hard that you're staying face to face with the see how right next to me? That's what's gonna make it work. So stay next to me, but follow, stay next to me, now it's that right hand side. Now let's take the next on the ankle, because you stay next to me. But if you're here, we try to do it. Right? So you should keep that in. So I
this grab, this way.
yeah.
Oh, we're both there. Yep. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Yes. One more question to talk. Yeah. I don't hear. If you're gonna act, you think, don't want to start talking this. It's yeah. It's way. I'll start today. Exactly. I want them for it. I guess that.
Yes.
And well, you get the photos of long, you just swear it. Okay, so now we don't keep it, but if you keep it this way, then you send it backwards. Now, all I can do is hit you with these, and you can hit me with whatever you want, right?
You want me to?
Yeah, you want that?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's how you. I'm starting to make some line. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one, and also like some good for that. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and see what she's. Hi, you guys. A little bit of water if you want it. We're just gonna do. We're gonna end this Clinch sparring. Not hard. Yeah, the goal of this is to come up with your questions and feel what is good or not good for you. So if you do something like, oh shit, this is my food. I'm good at grabbing this way and pulling you this way. I'm not saying don't do that. So your goal is to do 100% your partner right now. It's to flow back and forth. Like text line, you want them to be able to try and things so you can see what they're like something to defend that. Also, you can ask questions in the moment, like, hey, they're grabbing like this on this wide. Oh, we're over here, or should be here. This is how you find out the little bits of the feedback you're guessing, right? But it's just one of those things that it's like a feel. It's not like turning your hand punch this way. It's when my partner's lying, it's this way, my friend, like this or that. I'm gonna figure out what's best for feeding my body time. All right, so we're gonna straight forward most but and he's gonna walk the flex down and please feel free, like stun that feet for like sweat or anything. If you guys have a question, we'll look around, calm down, grab it. Yeah, mouthpieces just to be safe. I know we shouldn't be hitting each other's mouth, but I would not touch my partner. People are not. Bro, I know what it is in the face today. Friday. All right. How are you doing?
Yeah, more.
Really? Okay. How long? 2 years. Cool. Well, yeah. Hey, I got to before I would like to. I broke my. You can see this. Big back here. My goal is. Oh, I love the game. Awesome. It's good to hear about that. I used to be God. Yeah, all right, cool. It was so funny when we were. Oh, we might get something like staying like we're down to my house. You can see anyone else, and there's always that going back. Oh, also Dave. Oh, the best. We're gonna get ready. Just like the French mark.
Not throwing elbows, only lightly throwing knees.
Go in.
Up my coach if we're sweeping or not.
No.
No sweeps, guys. No sweeps. You can hold it off balance, but don't try to knee. I'm sorry, don't try to sweep. God damn it.
Probably just go calves while I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. For like the on-person out. Okay, cool. I did something on my back, like the ACL and the knee. Oh, I don't.
Yeah. And if you guys want, if you've never done it before, try hitting a body shot with a punch into a grab. Right? If it's on 50-50, I take your body and then I swing. Use your hands a little more.
Do you have to leave at 9 tonight?
Yeah.
Right at 9?
Oh, no, hey, buddy. That's well. You name the balls?
Yeah, it was about
God damn it.
the first time I've ever done that. My bad, bro. No, you were good, bro. I mean, that was terrible.
God damn, bro.
I've never done that in the clinch the first time. Wow.
That's a lie.
Straight up.
No headlock, never headlock. Because you're in the worst condition possible now. Get your head, get your forehead to his jaw. Oh, yeah.
I guess fuck I can relax.
So, inside, next time, take it around. Alright. So, yeah, real quick. I'm almost done anyway. Real quick, again. We didn't go over this in my we got everything kind of was here to the right. I call it the asshole position, right? So anytime I go for this, but a lot of times people are getting people it's like a headlock people, right? Anytime they headlock, I'm gonna squat hinge, right? I mean, it's seen with our body. Like now I'm grabbing their head, elbows against my forehead for their jaw, and just sit here and be. All right. Don't get the fuck in it. I didn't get a full lock and joint. Don't fall on the air that don't headlock the motherfucker. The way you get out of it, I headlock Andy. So first of all, I am fucked. I'm gonna get hurt doing this. Get out of the camera. Jesus Christ. The first thing you do from here, right? Anytime you put the headlock when they're here, big, is you have to overhook. Like in wrestling, you get to you can't rest on the back. Like I'm trying to shake hands on the arm. I have to bring my weight here. If you squat like this, right, but it's not really happening, then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a man punch. And then lock. Right? I'm going to drag class back in front of me first. And then lock. And now we're back to 50-50. Does that make sense? All right. Guys, grab a new partner. Grab a new partner. Except for you big guys. I mean, if you want them to. Yeah, I can go right here. So you can go. Right. That'll work. All right, then we're in. Back, Ben. Get your left arm back. Halfway, halfway. Yeah.
Look at here. Look into it here. Yeah. Right. That's the way. You're another bell thing? No? Oh, that's okay. 1 minute. Good, yeah, exactly. That's what you have to do. It's not working using the giant, but that's what's taking the power. Alright. I don't have block. Get another arm back, yeah. Pull that arm out. You're up with so when they grab you, anytime you get grabbed at all, you don't know what to do. You try to set behind them. It gives you that shoulder lock already, and also it's gonna keep turning you. It's not a good group. I know that wasn't pretty, but if you're having trouble getting out, 3 seconds of that and the judge breaks you. Because there needs to be damage and action. So with me here, and it's just following, not in it, they're gonna break it very quick. So anytime something works a lot better with somebody side, that comes from back to you. Right? When something grabs you, it's just not about the head lock and take very different threat, right? When they're here, just try to wrap and try to be behind them. I'm just keeping, I swear, I keep my thumb on my flag, but you can't keep me. They're gonna break you. All right? Step behind. It works. All right, grab one more partner. Let's go. Get it, run away. And he's telling me I'll have to. Bro, just hide it, take on the darn somewhere. Seconds, 30 seconds. All right.
Bring it in. We're just gonna, we're done. We're done. Too much time. We're just other things that happen to the ground like that. Uh, so just a couple of things. On the fucking camera. A couple different things that you guys can that might happen when you're doing this. Make sure happy one cleanse or don't want to cleanse it, right? There's this type of person who you're like, oh, motherfucker's gonna grab you. These people who probably will grab you, but you're not sure, right? So, or yeah, looking for the fucker who stay out like this, right? So for me, the first thing I like to do with that little drop step, and no matter how his hands are, I'm just gonna do this and stand up to him. As I stand up, I'm going to shift something into it. If his guard is super closed, it's just going to be this. If his guard is more open, it's either going to be a jab or an elbow. All right? So just think that whenever they're biting on their arms, it's okay to engage from here, but know what he can come straight. So like here, he's probably going to box. I'm not laying out the knees because his hands are here. I'm going to bring my guard up to his guard. Or I'm going to pin his hips. All right? Or as he comes to grab, I'm just going to shift in an elbow and then immediately go again. All right? And then all of these have to have a follow-up. I never just do something and then stop. There's going to be something else, whether it's I get and I grab and I hit an angle, but there's always a continuation with these. Nothing a grab, none of this is ever just we're there. We always keep going with the movement, right? For me, the number one way to deal with people who want to grab is hitting their hips on the drop step. Because people who want to grab are usually here, coming forward, right? Whenever that person comes forward to me, I just hit your hips. Because that way, throw kicker knee. I'm just gonna sit you down in your chair. And then the next one's gonna fuck your face. All right? When they come forward, you're gonna get this with their hips. And then chamber their head forward. So get used to these ones when they're looking at you where you're ripping body head. And it's not a hook. I'm not going turn. I'm going forward, down. Right? And this could be any shot. It could be forward uppercut if they were a boxer. Right? We can all change, but just know none of this is gonna happen where you're like, okay, that's not how this shit works. You're dying on the way in there. All right? Or they should be dying on the way here. The second we break it, like here, we can't touch each other. The second we get to here, I just trying to kill him. And it shouldn't just be standing, you should have those little movements as we go.
What about those long guard dudes? Especially when they're like hovering over your power hand.
Like they're just saying,
Like
I just low kick like crazy, and then I fake and angle.
and you
If those longer people are also going to tease,
yes,
right? So like right here, so if I'm faking angle,
and then you just keep working around that.
I always work around until they overcorrect. And it's literally from the beginning, from like I'm gonna step like this, and then when you overcorrect, I take the steps, go this way.
Because they're linear, they'll fight.
Yeah, because it's just stepping like that.
I saw long guard guys, a lot of things he can't.
So they have alternative face you. And then when I feel like I have the faster on the turn, I flex. Like whole thing. Angle. Face angle. Then and you think I'm just gonna run away, but now on the angle, I'm chambered to right away 5 8.
And you're in out with them, correct? So let's say that you're long guarding and I shoot out and I and then I do stage that 100% again. Exactly. Okay.
And now, until they think it's my the biggest thing with long guard people is that they're usually really good at from this space. Then when they get there, they got you.
Yeah.
So if I can get the long, I don't try to bomb with it. Of course, be trying to touch me until I can take you over to me. So I try to compare like trying to long guard and I stay out and whatever, and then you're still following me. And then when you get more aggressive, it becomes boom.
Because they'll pick up that pace either more.
Exactly. They can see they're pushing now. So it's like, oh no, it's like acting a little. So every time you see me do this, you think I'm gonna run, and it becomes chamber. Fuck you.
So long guard in front of you, you never stay in front.
No. Unless I'm like, fuck you, I'm better at Clinch.
Right.
Don't get it, big boy.
Right.
But yeah, no.
if they're tongue towing you, then they have to fucking fake an angle. And if they don't care about the fake, blast them on their feet beside you.
And
That was fucking.
would you say on scorecard, like even if you're doing all that movement, would you say that would make you look lesser on a scorecard?
It all depends on what you guys can watch.
So when you live, as long as you're doing the damage, you're slipping and have that head.
Yeah, you can make them look like a fool for walking in.
Okay.
But if it looks like you're scared running, if you're walking, I mean, I'm like, fuck. If you're like, I'm getting this.
Yeah,
Come on.
and your footwork looks good.
Exactly. It's for them, it's all about the balance.
Yeah.
So when you chase me, you're balanced. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
But you're doing fingers like this.
If I was women,
Yeah.
then I should still have. Then, if 3 rounds up like that, if I give it to the other guy for ring control.
Yeah.
But that is the only thing they should be earning.
But if you're doing the damage,
Then I'm winning. Yeah. Which makes such a hard game to play. Like, if you're backing up, how much more you have to get down than your opponent has to meet you? Trevor Whitman says 5 times. Which is insane. That means that if I'm fighting Andy and I play backing up, that means I can do it 1,000 times. I can hit it 200 times. That's fucking insane. I think it's more like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. But I was listening to Trevor Whitman for everything. Right? If you're backing up, it looks that bad. You don't go fighting. And most judges don't go fighting. Or they don't care. They're like, it's not, to them, it's not, oh, it's not the fight, it's not the aggression, it's not something that like takes the crowd down here. You know, it's all bullshit.
hey, let's get back around the clock. That being said, I got some updates. So basically, after Delaware, so Andy's we're planning to get in pro by the end of the year. That was our plan at the beginning of this year. But that being said, it's gonna take a lot more time. And honestly, I'm probably gonna go like all in on the gym, and we're gonna have 10 classes 6 days a week, evening classes, afternoon classes. While we're in Delaware, by the rain, we get out to the pie bag. And then, so once we get back, we have Vegas Corvette coming out, and then we have Hero, Tano, Japanese kickboxer coming out the following month. And then after that, we have TBA Worlds and Dunes. I'm planning to get Max out here for that full fight against the Dunes, because we have Ben that wants to go, Jack that wants to go, Jacob and Angie. And so, and potentially Kevin. Kevin even works really weird. Okay.
Well, we'll have all hours in the train.
Yeah. And so you guys that like really want to fight and get going on this, the IKF thanks me just got approved in Idaho as well. And with the ring I'm buying, it's certified to be Vincent. Yeah. And so we can rent out this parking lot here in those fights. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna fucking go after it. You know, it's the only thing I haven't gone in, you know, like 100% off. Just because I got like a family stuff. It's at the point, you know, where we're starting to get guys up there. Andy's only been training 2 years and he's almost pro, dude. Like you guys can get there too, you know what I mean? So I think with more training, I've been more opportunity, you guys will be able to get a career a lot better. So yeah, that's kind of plans moving forward. And then September we're going to Thailand to see who wants some tag. It'll be pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah. I'd like to get, you know, more of you guys, you know, consistent in the fact for like fights and whatnot, because opportunities and stuff too. So this week we're gonna focus a lot of Clinch work, because that's really the last part we need to kind of hone in on before Andy goes to nationals next week. And so yeah, we'll keep working. We're gonna spar a lot though too, lots of sparring.